This is the Heybike Cityscape Electric Bike, a classic step-through city cruiser with smooth lines, a clean white finish, and a sturdy carbon steel frame that feels solid the moment I swing a leg through. The 26-inch wheels fill out the frame nicely without looking bulky, and the swept-back handlebar sets an easy, upright riding position. The rear rack sits flush with the fender line, the headlight is tucked neatly up front, and the saddle has a comfortable shape that matches the relaxed vibe of the bike. It looks like a city ride should, approachable, comfortable, and ready for a haul to work or the grocery store. I had some early doubts about weight and maintenance before I got rolling. On paper, it's around 58 to 59 pounds, which sounds like a lot if you need to carry it upstairs. I also wondered if mechanical disc brakes would be strong enough for daily commuting, and if the 350-watt rear hub motor would pull me up neighborhood hills without feeling strained. After living with it, I've got a clearer picture of where it shines and where it asks for a small compromise. Here's how it feels in hand and under me. The step-through frame is the star of the show for everyday use. I can mount and dismount without swinging a leg high over the saddle, which is helpful in regular jeans or work clothes. The grips feel ergonomic and the seat height adjusts quickly so I can square up my posture without hunching. The display is simple and easy to read at a glance, showing speed, assist level, and battery. There's a thumb control cluster for lights and a horn, and a throttle on the other side for no-pedal cruising. The ride is smooth thanks to a front suspension fork that takes the edge off potholes and curb cuts, and the 26 by 1.95 puncture-resistant tires track well on pavement and light gravel. From my experience, the motor is quiet and predictable. With 3 pedal assist levels and a throttle, it covers a wide range of use. If you're new to this, pedal assist means the motor gives you a boost only while you're pedaling, and you can pick how strong that boost is. Throttle means you can move by pressing the control even without pedaling, which is perfect for rolling away from stoplights or easing up a hill when you're tired. The Cityscape's 36-volt 10Ah battery equals 360 watt-hours of capacity. That number is basically the fuel tank size for an e-bike. The brand lists up to 40 miles using pedal assist, and that lines up with my rides if I stay in lower assist, keep my speed around the high teens, and pedal steadily. If I sit on throttle more or use the highest assist, my range drops, which is normal for any e-bike. Top speed is listed up to 23 miles per hour, but on flat ground I usually see closer to 19 to 20 miles per hour before it stops adding more power. That still feels quick for city streets and keeps the ride efficient. Braking with the mechanical discs is strong enough for everyday traffic, and the levers have a predictable bite. They're not as sharp or feather-light as hydraulic brakes, so I need a bit more pull on long descents, but they're easy to adjust and maintain. The 7-speed drivetrain with the twist shifter works fine around town. I use the lower gears for hill starts and click up into the higher gears to keep a comfortable cadence at speed. There is a subtle bit of motor drag if I turn assist off and pedal the bike like a normal bicycle, which makes the ride feel a touch heavier. It's not a deal breaker, but I notice it on long stretches when I want zero assist. The kickstand is sturdy, the rear rack carries a small cooler bag or panniers easily, and the included lighting is bright enough for twilight rides. Key features that stood out to me are the step-through frame that makes mounting easy, the removable battery with a lock and key for security, the quiet 350-watt rear hub motor, the simple 3-level pedal assist settings plus throttle, the front suspension fork that softens rough pavement, the included rear rack, and the clean LCD display that keeps the controls intuitive. Assembly was straightforward. The bike arrived mostly pre-assembled, and getting it road-ready took basic tools and a little patience to align the brakes and handlebars. In my opinion, this e-bike hits a sweet spot for comfort and practicality. It doesn't try to be a high-performance speed machine, and that's not the point. It aims to get me across town comfortably, with enough zip to flatten small hills, and enough range to cover a day's errands or a round-trip commute without worrying about charging. The carbon steel frame feels tough, and the total package has the kind of stability I want when I'm carrying a bag on the rack or riding in stop-and-go traffic. It's perfect for city commutes, campus runs, weekend paths, and riders who prefer an upright, relaxed posture. If you're new to e-bikes, the learning curve is short. Just pick an assist level, start pedaling, and the motor meets you halfway. If you need a burst to cross an intersection, use the throttle. If you want more workout, drop the assist and spin. I do have a few honest notes for anyone considering it. The weight is real, and carrying it up a flight of stairs is not fun. If you plan to store it above ground level without an elevator, that matters. The mechanical brakes are fine, but if you're used to the light touch of hydraulic disc brakes, you'll notice the difference. The assist tops out in that 19 to 23 miles per hour range, depending on conditions, so if you want sustained high speed, this isn't built for that. There's no app or GPS tracking baked in, which keeps it simple but means no ride logs or anti-theft alerts. Color options are fairly limited, though the white with the warm-toned saddle looks clean and classic. The tires handle pavement and park pads well, but they're not meant for rough trails or mud. From my experience, charging the battery on or off the bike is easy, and locking it in place gives me peace of mind when I stop for coffee. The display is readable even in bright light. The horn is handy in crowded paths. The rack takes a child seat rated for this kind of platform if you set it up correctly and follow the manufacturer guidelines. The 7-speed drivetrain keeps my legs happy at different speeds, and the motor's assist ramps in smoothly, so I'm not surprised by sudden surges. I'd recommend this for commuters who ride daily, casual riders who want a low-stress bike for errands and neighborhood loops, anyone who appreciates a step-through for easy mounting, and riders who value comfort over maximum performance. If your rides are mostly urban with moderate hills and you want a straightforward setup, this checks the right boxes. If you need to carry it upstairs often or crave technical trail riding, you'll likely want a different style. In conclusion, the Heybike Cityscape Electric Bike brings together comfort, practicality, and reliable assist in a package that's easy to live with. It's built for real daily use, not just weekend fun, and it keeps maintenance simple while delivering a confident ride. The range is solid for typical commutes. The motor is quiet, and the controls are friendly to beginners. The trade-offs are mostly about weight and the basic brake system, which are reasonable given the value. If you've been looking for a step-through cruiser that makes city riding smoother and more enjoyable without overcomplicating things, this one earns a spot on your short list. You can find detailed information about the Heybike Cityscape Electric Bike in the comments section. See you in the next video.